Hey, it's the Nerdy Sports Fan. We're into week 2. And Thursday night matchup here, we've got Carolina against Tampa. Alright, so we all know what's coming. Let's just try to dive into some details here. Now, it's going to be run-centric. Okay, Carolina is going to dominate with Christian McCaffrey. He is the identity of the offense, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay? When you are going to have a lead for the entire game, it's going to be running. So Christian McCaffrey's backups might get a lot of play here. I would expect everything to stay pretty close to the line of scrimmage. So wide receivers from Carolina, you know, the number one guy maybe, but I think the wide receivers get devalued in this game. Christian McCaffrey is going to go absolutely bananas in this game. So everybody knows to start him, but if you're going against him, I feel sorry. Cam Newton will stay pretty level. I expect him to put it in the mid-20s. Nothing really fantastic out of Newton because he's not going to need to throw for scores. It's possible that he will if they get deep in the red zone and Tampa's stacking the box. But I don't think they're going to be hucking it downfield a lot because they're not going to have to. I would start Carolina's defense in this game because they're going to manhandle Tampa. All right. Now, Tampa, Jameis Winston looked terrible. He has been streaky at best his entire career, and the thought was Bruce Arians could do something with him. It was week 1. Okay, things change a lot week to week in the beginning of the season. First 4 to 5 weeks of the season, teams are still establishing their identity. Okay, especially since they didn't really play the starters at all in the preseason. These guys are just getting into a rhythm, just really figuring out the guy next to them, especially on the O-line. So we'll see if it improves. We'll see if the rhythm in that backfield with the running backs, quarterback, and all the linemen really improves. But it did not look good. And there's no signs pointing to it getting better. I really think Tampa is going to be in the market for another quarterback because in addition to Jameis Winston just being really, really streaky his entire career to this point, he also had, off-the-field stuff following him into the league that I personally thought disqualified him for really getting the draft position he did. He was the number 1 overall pick with multiple rape accusations against him. Because winning matters more than people. Just remember that. Tampa's going to have an absolute tire fire of a game. But that's good news for Mike Evans owners. And probably O.J. Howard owners. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot because they're going to be up behind a lot. So garbage time points is going to boost the fantasy value of both Mike Evans and O.J. Howard. You better start these guys. Let's get into the spread here. Thursday night game. Right now, we got the Panthers getting 5 points. Tampa getting 5 points. But it doesn't matter. The Panthers are going to win this game by more than 5. Okay? This is going to be epically bad for Tampa. And, I would bet the Panthers to beat that spread all day long. So Cam Newton owners, he's back up at best this game. Christian McCaffrey owners are going to be dancing with joy. Start Carolina's defense, start Mike Evans and O.J. Howard and nobody else on Tampa. And really just tune in to watch exactly how bad Jameis Winston gets knocked around because his offensive line really can't stop much. And Carolina's defense is pretty stout. So they're going to be lying down on top of Jameis Winston often in this game. Making him feel pretty good about his college days, I'm sure. Anyways, that's all I got for the Thursday night game. Check in the rest of them because I'm breaking down the rest of these games all season long. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and check back with me week to week to make sure your fantasy team and your pocketbook do better this season.